What just occurred is incredible, isn't it? The internet is ablaze after the shocking publication of new photos showing Songhyekyo and Song Joongki together again. The most ridiculous part, though, is that everyone is in disbelief after Leeminho's unexpected remark. What is the real connection between these three famous people? I assure you that you will want to watch this narrative through to the end because it has some surprising turns. Fans around the world are in complete shock after new footage and behind-the-scenes images of Songhyekyo and Song Joongki together appeared. Not just anywhere, but in what many believe to be a reunion scenario, they were spotted together. As the pictures went viral on social media, they generated a ton of rumors, questions, and comments from people all around the world. But it was Leeminho's response, rather than just their unexpected reunion, that really sent the internet into a frenzy. Let's analyze this. As we all know, fans like these celebrities. Songhyekyo and Song Joongki captivated hearts, with their incredible chemistry in Descendants of the Sun. While their on-screen romance turned into a real-life fairy tale, their marriage unfortunately ended in divorce. Since then, neither has explicitly mentioned rekindling their romance, and has instead stayed committed to their profession. As a result, when these new photos were made public, fans were left wondering if they were back together. Fans were having a hard time processing the news when it was reported that Leeminho, who has reportedly been close to Songhyekyo, had a shocking reaction to the reunion. Sources claim that when he saw the photos, he was shocked. The first thing that people started to wonder about was whether this would affect Songhyekyo and Leeminho's relationship. Would this change the way these celebrities relate to each other? On social media, there were a lot of theories. Some fans even said that Songhyekyo and her ex-husband were getting back together. Wait before making any assumptions because this narrative isn't what it seems. The truth is far more shocking. Those photos of the reunion that went viral, they weren't from a secret date or a private encounter. It turns out that Songhyekyo and Song Joongki were working together on a valid project. Yes, it was only for business purposes. There was no romantic reunion taking place behind the scenes, according to insiders, and their relationship in the photos was entirely professional. Throughout the performance, both actors showed maturity by putting aside their personal histories to focus on their roles. Now, what about Leeminho's reaction? While some close to him claim he was shocked, others say he was composed and encouraging. According to sources, Leeminho has always valued Songhyekyo's past and is aware of how the industry operates. According to reports, he praised both artists for working together professionally, in spite of their prior disagreements. The primary message is that Songhyekyo and Song Joongki will not be reconciled. Their reconnection was only for work-related reasons. There is no romantic reconciliation occurring. This does not, however, mean that Songhyekyo and Leeminho are no longer dating. This entire issue shows how mature and respectable these celebrities are in both their personal and professional lives, if anything. But wait, there's more to this story. Following the disclosure of the truth, followers kept examining every aspect. The real story here is not merely about a fake reunion, but about the emotions these three celebrities are handling in the spotlight. The situation then becomes much more interesting. Although fans have been keeping tabs on Leeminho at all times, he has said nothing in response to the rumors. Many people have been left wondering if there is more to this story because of his public appearances, social media activity, and even subtle hints in interviews. Was he really happy with everything? Or is there anything more going on here? After everything they've been through together, Songhyekyo hasn't spoken much either, but it takes incredible strength for her to collaborate with Song Joongki again. Imagine yourself in her shoes, working with a former partner while everyone else looks on and still handling it with grace. It's not easy. Song Joongki should also not be disregarded. Fans have picked up on tiny clues like prolonged glances, identifiable body language, and an intimacy that is too real to ignore. Despite his professional manner, are we overstating things? Or is there still an unconscious connection there? Nobody really knows what goes on behind closed doors, which is the issue. Only a few vague theories, speculations, and clues are available to us. But that's what makes this narrative so interesting. It's a puzzle with moving pieces, a conundrum, and more than just a love triangle. As a result, fans are riveted to their screens, waiting for answers. Thus, the important question remains: if this was really a work project, why does it feel so personal? Why is the connection between Songhyekyo and Songjoongki still so strong after all this time? And why has Leeminho, who usually keeps to himself, been involved in this controversy at this particular moment? Without a doubt, a momentous occasion is approaching. Whether this is a new initiative, a sincere admission, or a surprising development is still unknown. But the stress and emotions are real, and we know the world is watching. Do not click away just yet, since the most important part of this story is yet to come. Keep watching to the very end, because you won't want to miss what comes next. And that's the next twist in this shocking tale of reunion. The idea that this isn't the end is even more bizarre. What if things take a more important turn than everyone had expected? In the realm of K-dramatic actors, anything may happen, so keep a watch out. Remember to hit the bell symbol, like, and subscribe so you don't miss the next update. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.